Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will discuss about how we can use loop flow step in web method. So basically loop we can use to iterate the array elements from the list. So if you have a list like employee details, employee, if you want to iterate all the elements from the list, then in that case we can use the loop flow step. So let's start the demo. So here first we create a empty flow service. So just right click on the particular service folder, new, then flow service, give the user defined name, loop employee, then click on the finish button. So you can see here empty flow got created. After that we need to define our input and output. Okay. So just click on the input output tab and drag and drop the document list. Give the name employee. Also drag and drop the string. Give name emp name. This is standard. E is small and N is capital. So give name EID. EMP I can say. Just rename it EMP ID. Take third string and give the name EMP salary. Okay. So input got created. Then by using the shift option, select all three elements. Click on the particular move right option. Okay. So it will comes under a employee list. In output tab, drag and drop the document list and give the name EMP details. Also drag and drop one string, give name E name, then second string EID, then third string E salary. Then again by using the shift button, select all three elements and click on this move right option. Okay, so we define our input and output. Then click on the tree tab. And once I click on the loop option, so you can see in pipeline you can't see the input and output. So that's why make sure that, for example, we drag and drop branch type, sequence type, yeah, try catch finally. So once we click on the particular option, na, we can't see the pipeline. So for that purpose, we required a map step. To if you want to copy the elements from the pipeline, then we required a map step over here. So just I delete it and take one map first. Now you can see your input and output. After that, you can take our loop flow step. So once I click on the loop option, then you can see the command scope, timeout label, input array and output array. So input array defines our input array list and output array defines our output array list. So again, I need to mention, yeah, I need to define our input array. For that purpose, I just click on the employee list, employee option, copy here, click on the loop option, click on the input array and just paste it. Before that, we required a forward slash. Again, the second step. Click on the map step. Yeah, input output you can click. After that, you can copy the employee details from here. Copy. Click on tree. Click on loop over tab. Output array. Give the forward slash and copy it. Employee details. Now we define our loop. So here you can mention the comment as looping over array elements. Looping over employee you can mention. It's like fine. Then you can take one map step to perform the mapping. So just drag and drop the map step and click on the map option. By using this right button, you can move right to particular map step. After that, see, once I click on the particular map option, then it not saying because the demo not saved. So first you can save the demo, and then you can see like here employee and employee, this is a list you can see, but this map step you can see this is a got converted into document. So once I loop over the particular employee and mention the input and output array, then the document also got changed. A document list got changed to document. So here we can perform the mapping. Here's our input and employee details. It's our output. So just expand the pipeline by clicking on this pipeline option, and just click on the employee name, e-name, and perform the mapping. So you can just hold this particular line and drag this line to employee ID. Similar to employee salary as well. Okay, then you can save the demo. Also click on the double click to pipeline option. You can see your particular flow. Then click on the empty flow step, empty space, run as flow service. Now see, here you cannot like can't update the value here. For that purpose, you need to again click on the employee option. You can see the add row option here. So those lists you required now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can by using this option. Also, this option is highlighted. You can delete the row by clicking this button. So employee row, employee 0, you can mention the details, employee name, employee ID, and employee salary. 34,000. Then click on this particular option, expand the employee 1. Then employee name, you can mention employee ID, it like 102, and salary 78,000. So just click on the OK button. Now, if you want to see the complete result, then double click on the result option. You can see the employee, this is our input, and employee details, this is our output, because we map employee name to e-name. So employee name here PQR. Now you can see I map employee name to e-name now. That's why e-name value change your PQR. So guys, that's all about today's video. So here we can discuss how we can iterate the array elements from the list. So next demonstration we will discuss about how we can use append to document list. So thank you so much guys. Have a great day, have a fun, and please subscribe to my channel, give valuable comment, and also click on the notify option. So I'm uploading the videos on this channel. So once I uploaded it now, you will get notified. Thank you so much. Have a great day.